Wingman 115 2016 SHOT Show coverage brought to you by Tops Knives. One knife, one life. Hi folks, this is John with the Wingman 115 channel coming at you from SHOT Show 2016. I'm with my good friend and buddy Bryan from Survival on Purpose. Now, what I want to do today, Bryan, since this is your first time to SHOT Show, I want to get your perspective from a first-time YouTuber coming on your first impression when you walked through the door on.
Wow, it was very, very overwhelming. And I went to Blade Show last year because I'm from Atlanta, and I thought this is a pretty big show. It is amazing. It's hard to describe it, but this is like bigger than an airport. I'll say that. Okay, it's the craziest, most hectic thing I've ever seen. It's just overwhelming with all the different people out here. I mean, you might have a cold firearms here, and you got somebody that's doing something else here. And the biggest thing I can tell you right now is my knees hurt and my feet hurt, my back hurts, and it's exhausting. It really is. But it's also really cool because you get to really meet some interesting people. And but yeah, it was definitely. I wasn't prepared for it. I tried
Survival on Purpose wasn't prepared for SHOT Show?
I know, man.
You heard it here, folks, live.
So SHOT Show's not an accident, right?
That's right.
So I had created all these appointments to try to be professional and all that stuff, last week. But what I didn't do was look at a map of the place before I set my appointment. So it's 3 levels, and I don't know if this is like 50 acres a level, it seems like. And I was bouncing around like a ping pong ball the first day, so, but it was pretty cool still.
With that said, have you used the SHOT Show app for your iPhone?
I have.
First impression?
It needs a little work. I think it's good.
He's kinder than I am. It's terrible.
What I would like to see, if you guys you're probably not watching this, but it'd be great to be able to use it like a GPS and put in where you are and where you got to go instead of just you can search for where something is though, which is cool. And you can use it kind of a schedule. And finally, I told my son, who's my cameraman, on the next to the last day here, I finally figured out the numbering system for the aisles to find my way around. So I was walking around like a tourist with a map in my hand, for the first 2 days, and finally I look up and, oh wait, they have aisle numbers here and everything's, so it's not as bad as we might make it out to be, but it's definitely challenging. But it's an honor to be here because it's not open to the public, so it's hard to get in sometimes, and I'm thankful that I was able to come and just see. And there's so much stuff, and our goal has been, I know John's been doing the same thing, to try to tell unique stories. And we're gonna see some of the big guys too, but there's a lot of people here who have really interesting stories, small companies, U.S. companies, and they not only have unique products, but that are also just have a unique story to tell, and they're really the backbone of our economy. The big guys are great, but the small mom and pop companies and small companies are what keeps things going in America, and what built this country, and what's going to keep our economy strong. So
it is.
That's my preaching for the day.
I'm going to do a quick rapid fire set with you.
Uh-oh.
So far, because we're on Thursday, and I mean, it feels like we've walked 100 miles. Bess, what's the biggest wow item you've seen at SHOT so far? Where you're like, oh my gosh.
Let's see, rapid fire. The biggest wow item I saw was I learned that you can buy a 30-something millimeter flare gun without any sort of paperwork, and there's a lot of ammunition for it. Now, I don't know who would need to know that, but my son was thinking, hey, I'd like to have a grenade launcher, Dad. I'm thinking, well, this was close. So that was a pretty wow moment. But honestly, the biggest wow is the fact that there are so many people here who are just so kind and so eager to talk to you. And there's a lot of new people here. And what's really cool is that, but just like, John's taking time to interview me and help me. John's always helped me. There's so many other people here that are from YouTube or from other medias or whatever, and it's kind of an eye-opener that YouTube seems to be becoming more and more accepted amongst people as a real outlet, not just a bunch of cat videos. And so
it's true, because
it's refreshing.
People were asking, what do you do? And you say you're independent media with YouTube, and before everybody used to give you the stink eye, like, and now it's like folks actively want to talk to you, and they want to get their story out and their word out, and they realize the value of social media, and that's not because of guys like us.
Exactly.
It's because of the folks that are watching us through the camera and your comments and your support. And Bryan and I were talking about this off camera, how grateful and how thankful we are for our subscribers, for every single view. I feel truly blessed that we're able to come here with our family, spend time, valuable time with our family, good, great memories that are going to last a lifetime, meeting awesome folks. It's just a great time all around, and I feel really blessed that we're able to share that message with folks and find those unique stories and share those stories with folks as well.
Yeah, and it's some cool people. I mean, you know, there's some big name TV guys here and all that. We met Dave Canterbury and Matt Grant from Dual Survival, and John's got the touch because he's interviewing the movie stars. They don't want to talk to me, or I miss him. But he's Michael Hawk and all these big guys.
It's just luck. It's just luck. Or serendipity. We've been calling this whole week serendipity.
Yeah.
Just with the things that have been happening. So and that's the mystique about SHOT Show. You just never know what's going to happen. You have to keep your head on a swivel in situational awareness, because we were talking and Steven Seagal just walks by. So, and half of the people that were standing beside us didn't even realize it because they're looking at stuff in the booth.
And he said, "Oh, hey, John."
I wish. I wish. You know, and Steven Seagal's pretty tall.
Yeah,
I would say what, probably 6'3", 6'4"?
Yeah, big guy.
I'm only 5'6", so I look like a little midget compared to this guy. But it's been a fun time. We got to meet some great YouTubers, and I'm just so glad that you were able to take a little time out of your schedule to shoot a video.
No, man,
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, this is John and Bryan from Survival on Purpose. If you're not a subscriber to his channel, you're doing something wrong, because Bryan runs a stand-up, just awesome channel.
It's a guy with a camera. That's all I am.
I'll put the channel links below in the video description. So if you're not a subscriber, I don't know what you're doing. Get on board and get over to his channel and click that subscribe button. Folks, this is John with the Wingman 115 channel at SHOT Show. Stand by for more coverage and more videos. Take care, folks.